What's going on, YouTube? Kyle can come at you with another Final Fantasy Relic Keep a Relic Draw video. If you guys are enjoying this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, share, support. Alright, so the Final Fantasy IV event started last night, so I figured I'll do the Relic video right now, and then once I get more stamina, I'll take on all the bonus battles, because I had to get up to the bonus battles between today and last night. Anyway, first up, we have Palom Super Soul Break. Triton's Dagger, 101 attack, 138 magic. Now this is interesting because this is a dagger that is magic based, so that'll be kind of interesting, I suppose, for characters like, I guess, Palom, Reno to some extent. I think I'm not really too sure of any other real battle mate. Terra, Ash, I guess, as well. Anyway, change Soul Break 2. Chaincast Boltstorm deals 8 magic, lightning, and elemental attacks to one target. That sounds pretty good, actually. I don't know the multiplier on it. I would assume it's quite decent. It's interesting that it's on a dagger, though, instead of like a rod or something. At least to me, because I never played Final Fantasy IV, so I don't know what the twins like actually use as weapons and stuff like that. Seems like an overall pretty decent soul break, though. But I don't know how he'll perform as a. Oh wait, is that the guy or the? Wait, once a guy, once a girl, right? Pretty sure. Well, regardless, I don't know how, like, you know, stat-wise they are. Anyway, next up, we have Seraphim's Mace for Porum, 65 attack, 117 magic, 140 mind. Changes Porum's Soul Break to Sync. Restores a large amount of HP to all allies and grant them haste. Now, this is quite unique. I don't think we have a relic like... Oh, no, we do. We have Aiko's Golem Flute, is it? Lamia's Flute? One of her flutes deals a Hastega and AoE heal. But this one's better because it's a staff, so it's more accessible to characters that can use white magic. Now, I like this, but at the same time, again, like I said before, this is a kind of weird combination to have because you would usually want Hastega at the start of a battle, and you don't want to heal at the start of a battle unless like it's one of these one of the battles where the boss like starts off with like instant has attack, like what is it? Oh, Opogogo I think does it, and Dark Bahamut as well. Actually, I don't know if Opogogo does it. I don't even think I'm saying his name right. But yeah, I like this overall. It's nice because it's a Curaga AoE heal, and it'll still help later on in the battle as well because it'll be your white mage casting this, so the Hastega will have, you know, a longer duration than as opposed to like Ramses Hastega. Alright, next up we have the White Dressed for Rosa. 123 defense, 123 res, 20 mind, which is pretty nice on a robe. I think robes don't usually increase mind too much. I think that's how they're going with light armor, how they're increasing attack now. And it's mind resistant to silence, which is that's okay, I guess. Like you'll definitely want that on a white mage or even a black mage, but this is probably going to white mage because of the 20 mind. And it grants Protect and Shell to all allied changing Soul Break to Miracle. To me, this Soul Break isn't all that useful because I have Shelga and Protega. But if you don't have either of those, this is a pretty good Soul Break. I actually think this is significantly better than the shared Soul Break ones because this is specifically for a white mage and it gives you Protega and Shelga on a very solid white mage. She's also pretty versatile in the fact that she can also use support for. I'm not sure what else Rosa can use, but it's a pretty interesting relic at least. I think it's pretty good. Like I think that one's like better like if you're lower on hones rather than if you're or actually, you know what? If you have your own wall, you can just you can also have that with Mako Might, and then you could go wall and that, and then you'll have full mitigation actually. So that'll be pretty decent. Okay, yeah, I guess it's a bit more useful than I initially thought. Next up, with your Stardust Rod for Tela, hitting your Soul Break to Dire Meteor, 65 attack, 135 magic, 122 mind. Deals 4 magic non-elemental attacks to all targets and heavily damage the user based on his max HP. So I'm pretty sure this cuts Tela's HP in half by 50%. The only reason I have an idea of Tela casting Meteor is because I'm pretty sure Ben told me that you can't cast Meteor with Tela all throughout the game because he uses that as his final spell, and like he ends up like dying or something like that. Like he's not allowed to. I don't remember why. Like he couldn't just cast it. Actually, I don't know why he couldn't cast it, but I think this has a pretty decent multiplier on it, and it's a pretty solid rod as well. I just not really a fan of the 50% recoil damage you take. I think it's 50% recoil damage. Well, they can't make you. I mean, they can make you die because they make Joseph die for noble sacrifice, but yeah. Next up, we have the Kotetsu from Final Fantasy IV. This will be a third Final Fantasy we have Kotetsu from 142 attack, and it ironically doesn't have any magic this time, which is kind of odd since his last sword had magic on it. Changes Edge's Soul Break to Elban Dual Wield. Deals 8 physical lightning attacks to one target with a high chance to paralyze and slow it. I like this. It's a katana, strong katana. 142 attack is the max attack we have right now. And it has the chance to slow targets, which are more, I would say slows more readily, more bosses are vulnerable to slow than to like paralyze. If they're susceptible to both, well then, I mean, you'll hit them with both. Again, I think it's 100%. They just have to say high chance because some bosses are immune to it. So in that scenario, it would not be 100%, chance to slow or paralyze them. Most katanas don't usually have magic on them though. And at the end of the banner, as always, we have the generic items. The generic bracer, dragon claws, adds modifier resistance, so that's not bad. Changes your soul break to fire, worm, breath. Deals magic fire damage to all targets. And again, the standard 24 attack, 21 magic, 21 mind. I'm not sure if the 82 res and 82 defense, 92 res is standard for these. But I think that's about on par with the attack, defense, and magic, though, at least. And we have the Assassin's Dagger. Adds a small chance to KO. 115 attack. Again, this is something you really don't want to pull. If you do pull it, I'm sorry. So I'm about to feel sorry for myself, because I'm probably about to, if I do get a 5-star, that's what I'll pull. But let's, oh, okay, well, okay, so I'm back, so let's get this 3-star and call it a day, shall we? Because if I don't get a 3-star, then I'll be highly surprised for one. There we go. Oh, wow, that's a... Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm leveling up Porum for this event. Wow, I didn't think I'd get the... Wait, is that for Palom or Porum? I don't remember. Palom, there you go. Okay, so that... I think they're both girls. I don't know. But I guess I'll try out her for this event as my black mage if I use a black mage. Well, I mean, I'll try to do some synergy parties or something. I don't know. This thing is, like, I thought about doing a few polls here or there for this event because I have, like, no synergy for 4. But I think my overall synergy is okay. I might have a little trouble with the ultimate fight, synergy-wise, but... I think I'll end up being okay. Anyway, that's going to be all for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support, and do enjoy reading all your comments. Be sure to share these videos around with your friends that enjoy Final Fantasy Rekeeper, as it really does help me out. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media, which will be linked down below, including my Discord link, where we can get together, talk about Record Keeper, and various other things. And I will see you guys next time. Later.